See, my life has changed, right? Thanks to you people, right, who buy tickets to see me and stuff like that. That's appreciated. I grew up in a working class area, right? In Clydebank, that's where I grew up. Some of you probably know that. It's nice, don't know how you would describe that to people not from Scotland watching this DVD. But I don't want to say a shithole. A nice, real place. Real people. People who have seen a dog's paw print in a human shite. Real people. That's where I grew up. That's where I spent the first 24 years of my life, right? But the past 7 years, I've lived in a middle-class area with Gavin and Fraser and all the fucking frisbee chuckles, right? That's where I live, right? And I never realised I was working class until you start socialising with the middle classes, right? Or the upper echelons. I was invited last year to perform for Barack Obama, right? That's just exciting, right? I get invited at this night in Edinburgh. Everybody's there. The fucking Sunday Times Rich List team night out. These people, real money, right? I'm new money. These people are fucking... I'm a couple of greyhound races away from taking the bus back to my mum and dad's. But these people are wealthy, right? And they're listening, right? That's when you realise that your roots are still in there, right? So I'm watching these people, right? Obama's on, speaking. He was on before me, right? He was the support, right? He's up first. And I'm watching him. And Obama, he was talking about how proud he was in his 8 years in office that they managed to kill Osama bin Laden, right? Somebody applauding that. Thank you for applauding that, because everybody else is such a big fan there. Everybody else fucking loved bin Laden, but you felt the need to cheer his death just to make sure it's not a bin Laden kind of crowd here. Osama, if you're up there, I just want to say that every day that passes, I missed your big tickly beard on my chin there. Anyway, Obama was talking. He said that was the highlight of his 8 years in office, the capture and the killing of Osama bin Laden. And he said he was proud that they killed him, but he said he was equally proud that the American military gave him a respectful send-off at sea so as not to inflame any tensions in the Middle East. And that is when I realised I was working class, because this audience applauded that and believed that. And what fucking planet are these people on? The American military gave Osama bin Laden a respectful burial at sea. I'm picturing fucking Navy SEALs riding bin Laden's body on the back of that Navy ship like a fucking banana boat. Because that's in there. I bet there was about 5 of them on his back. I bet there was Guns N' Roses music on the boat. Hot dogs getting cooked, tequila's getting done. Hey, Bobby Joe! Stick the flag in his asshole! How'd you like them apples, you terrorist son of a bitch? Put my balls in his mouth, Bobby Joe. Get a photograph of my mama. I'm teabagging bin Laden, mama. That's the way my mind works, right? Based on 24 years in a working class area. So I walked on stage and I said that after Obama had spoke. I gave them my version of events and they never laughed. I thought, fuck them, I'll save that for Glasgow of a Saturday night. I don't know the big debate between religion and science. You know, atheism is becoming quite cool in 2010. The big debate between religion and science. I would always take religion purely on a basic level. Remember at school, you know, science was quite difficult. Right? You had to read stuff and remember stuff, right? Whereas religious was a skive. Just some guilt-ridden middle-aged women reading passages from the Bible in a class full of hyperactive adolescents that's pissing themselves laughing at something that's been drawn on the blackboard. I'd like to believe in something. You don't just live and then die and then that's it, finished. I'd like to believe there's something bigger than this. No, it's hard. You think, where's the evidence? If there's a God, why is there so much evil in the world? Why is there famine, corruption, greed, stuff like that? And then you think, maybe you need to make up your own theories, right? I've combined a bit of religion, a bit of atheism, and came to my own conclusions. Maybe God created the world, but then he fucked off. He's God. He's going to have more than one property, isn't he? Maybe we've got the place to ourselves. We've got an empty. This is the world. And like all good empties, it's got a bit out of hand. That's why you've got terrorism, corruption, greed. Maybe God will come back one day and go look at the fucking state of this place. Everybody get out. The world leaders and corrupt bankers, people shuffling at the door going, sorry, we never thought you were coming back, mate. Sorry about the mate. The Pope sitting there, the Pope knows he's getting grounded. I'll speak to you in a minute, Pope. It's just, I'm trying to drink in moderation these days. Take spells. You need to take a wee bit of a pre-season before you get back into it. I'm trying to drink. It's easy for me. I live in an area with all these fucking juice bars, right? It's easy to eat healthy when you live in a salubrious area. I was in a juice bar, and I ordered myself what was called a stress buster with a libido shot, right? And as soon as I said that out loud, I thought, fuck, I've just revealed a bit too much of myself here. I'm going, that's fine, it's good to talk, Kev. It's good to talk. Open up to the guy. Get it off your chest, Kev. It's okay not to be okay. See what other juice he's got. Mate, if you get a juice that could stop me dreaming that there's an Alsatian chasing me through a scrapyard, and every time I shout for help, my teeth fly out my mouth. It's a lucrative market, fucking bullshitting people. Everybody's falling for it. Even the smokers. Like, I respect smokers. At least you know you're killing yourself. Unlike this new breed of the electronic cigarette user. These big machines that people are... These fucking moped engines that people are puffing on. And they're making the smokers feel shame. Like, you need to quit the cigarettes, man. Get yourself a vape. You know, that's me been 3 months off the cigarettes. Yeah, I've just really feel the freedom in my lungs. This big fucking machine. You need to get yourself one of these, man. Every city centre in the UK, these clouds are appearing in the sky. You're waiting for the guy to reappear, dressed up as fucking Cher. That's the hand gesture. If you're inviting somebody outside for a cigarette, it's that. If you're inviting somebody outside for an electronic cigarette, it's this. Right? Here, there's about 15 guys coming out. One of them's got a camcorder. They must be right into vaping, these boys, eh? Fucking. Bring yours, so we've got two. I've got a mate, he's a vapist. Right, I was watching him. I was in his flat one night. I was watching him with his vape, right? And he was charging the electronic cigarette through a USB cable. Right, that's how healthy it is. Right, you charge it through a USB lead, then put it straight into your chest. He's got all his wee flavoured tobaccos, putting about 70 watts of tiramisu into his lungs. Charging his vape through a USB cable that was attached to his PlayStation, all the while he's still smoking on it. This is a guy convinced he has made a positive lifestyle change. I'm sitting back watching a guy smoking a fucking PlayStation. I'm saying, what games have you got? He's going, oh, I don't play it. I just puff it. No, I don't play it. I'm like, sitting. His living room's like a fucking Galatasaray match. Well, you're going to get a fine off UEFA, man. Fucking hell.